With sleek lines, immense detail, and an honest sense of occasion, you'd have to go out of your way to find another Swiss watch so extraordinary at such an extraordinarily low price point. Hamilton Watch Company has a rich history of making impressive, affordable watches for watch enthusiasts, and the Hamilton Jazzmaster is the watch for you. What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. That's right, everybody needs a Hamilton Jazzmaster in their collection. Maybe not this Jazzmaster. This one's a bit over the top, kind of flashy, this one being the open heart version. But if you want a refined, classically designed piece, you know, for formal attire, maybe for business, or even a nice, elegant, everyday watch, I say look no further than the Hamilton Jazzmaster. Now, I get tons of questions and comments pretty much weekly from people saying, you know, I'd really love a Hamilton Jazzmaster, I'm just not into the open heart. Well, good news. The majority of Jazzmasters are not open hearts. In fact, I've made a list of 5 awesome Hamilton Jazzmasters that you need to learn about, some of which may surprise you. And yeah, it's not going to be this one. This one's not on the list because you already know about this one. But yeah, 5 very cool hammies. So why don't we just get into it? It's 1:59 p.m. Let's get down to business. Up first, the Hamilton Jazzmaster Viewmatic. Now, I've mentioned this watch a few times because, let's be honest, this is the watch that you think of when you think of a Hamilton Jazzmaster. I mean, super simple, super well executed. I love the blue hands and how they play with that perfectly textured dial. I love the 38mm sizing, just right there in that sweet spot. Perfectly sized watch, in my opinion. Swiss automatic. I mean, how much more classic can you get? Seriously, which brings us to the next watch on our list, a watch that you definitely don't think of when you think Hamilton Jazzmaster, the Hamilton Jazzmaster Seaview. This one's 44mm with a sapphire crystal. It is a quartz, but it does have 100-meter water resistance rating and a chronograph complication. So I know, kind of out of left field, not a lot of people know about this Jazzmaster, but I had to add it to the list because I think it's really cool, and I just had to let you know that Jazzmasters are a bit more capable than you may think. All right, on we go. We're gonna reel it in a little bit, bring it back to the classics with the Hamilton Jazzmaster Small Seconds. Now, I don't know about you, but I got a soft spot for small seconds watches. I love that little dial with the running seconds, totally channeling kind of a vintage vibe. It definitely maintains the classic Jazzmaster design, and yeah, with its elegant bracelet and supreme legibility, this is a very elegant, nice, everyday piece, so I definitely urge you to check it out. All right, next up is another Jazzmaster that's pretty uncommon, a bit out of left field, the Hamilton Jazzmaster GMT. Now, if you're just looking at the dial, it definitely maintains a classic Hamilton Jazzmaster design, but as you bring it out, it's got a bit of a sportier twist. I absolutely love the addition of the different time zones along the chapter ring. Looks very functional, but very, very neatly done. And coming in at 40mm, it's a very nicely sized watch, and honestly, it's one of the most affordable Swiss automatic GMTs that you can find. I'd expect nothing less from Hamilton. And last but not least, you know I had to put it on the list, the Hamilton Jazzmaster Maestro. Honestly, the king of Hamilton Jazzmasters. I mean, this is the cream of the crop. The Jazzmaster Maestro maintains the quintessential classic Hamilton Jazzmaster design. Very, very sharp. It's coming in large and in charge at 45mm. It is a Swiss automatic chronograph with a sapphire crystal and a display case back, and it's got a 100-meter water resistance rating. Impressive. And I mean, seriously, coming in just around $1,000, a smidgen above $1,000, you are getting a whole lot of watch with the Hamilton Jazzmaster Maestro. You're getting an incredibly impressive Swiss automatic chronograph. I love the Maestro. All hail the Maestro. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Maybe, just maybe, you guys learned about a Hamilton Jazzmaster that you've never heard of before. I absolutely love making these lists for you because it kind of forces me to jog my own memory and take a second look at some funky watches. Sometimes they're pretty uncommon, but let me know what you think. Would you wear any of the ones I listed today? Did you hate any of the ones I listed today? I'm sure you did. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I just want to let you know that all the watches I spoke about today will be at the Time Teller shop. I add new watches and accessories to that shop daily, so please check it out if you so choose. It really does help the channel out a ton. And if this is your first time joining us here at the Time Teller channel, I want to say welcome and thank you for stopping by, and I want to urge you to consider clicking that subscribe button. It takes 1 second and it also helps me out as well. And while you're at it, you can click that little bell icon so you do not miss an episode of the Time Teller. There's just so much more awesome content on the way and you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with other watch enthusiasts, other people that you think would enjoy this. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. everyone, always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.